I'm LJ.
What's cracking, y'all? It's Stevie Knicks.
And we're Knicks fans.
And welcome to Knicks Anonymous.
Myself, and I think we see Willis coming out.
Pass break to Walt Frazier. Frazier then slows it down. Is picked up by Jerry West at the top of the post. Three. Good!
We know differently, and here's David Stern with the announcement.
First pick, select Patrick Ewing.
Bernard looking for 50, and he's got it. Back-to-back 50-point games for Bernard King. Anthony for three. Bang! That one goes down, and the game is tied. Houston ducks under. Got it! With 8 tenths left. Lynn puts it up. Bang! Jeremy Lin from downtown. Johnson cuts left. Now fires a three. It is good, and he's fouled. It counts, and he is fouled.
Barrett drives down, this time finishes with authority.
What is going on, Knicks fans? Welcome back to another episode of Knicks Anonymous.
What's going on, y'all? And I'm actually hyped that we here today.
You don't sound hype.
Nah, I'm hyped. I am, because this almost didn't happen.
I need to hear it.
I'm hyped. Like, this is as hype this is going to get for me. Like, woohoo.
I believe you.
But today almost didn't happen. You know, let's not jinx it. So let's just keep going. You know?
We're having computer issues.
Oh, you shouldn't have said it, bro. But yes.
It's okay. We're being honest.
Yeah, but that's what happened. But we're here. So let's just get started before we have more computer issues.
We're here. We're living. We're happy, which is actually very rare in the Knick world.
Yeah, man.
Very rare to be happy.
Yeah,
but we're going to get to all that. We have a great show for you guys today, man. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys, of course, the Knicks Anonymous family.
Yeah, our followers keep going up.
Correct.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you.
Correct.
Thank you for listening.
The family's growing, man.
Thank you for following. And by the way, follow us on Instagram at Knicks Anonymous.
Mm-hmm.
Check us out on YouTube, also at Knicks Anonymous.
Mm-hmm.
And on Spotify,
Yep.
Apple Music,
Yep.
and Amazon Music.
Correct. And Google Podcasts.
And Google Podcasts.
There's a shit ton of more, but
we out there. Just know
just
that.
Google us if worse comes to worse. Just Google us.
We out there.
Everything at Knicks Anonymous.
We out there, baby. As
Everything.
I said, I'm gonna keep saying that. We out there.
So yeah, like I said, we have a great show for you guys today. We're gonna go through the anonymous questions and get into these preseason games.
Shout out to everybody asking anonymous questions.
Yes, shout out to you.
And to get into it, y'all can ask us anything about today's Knicks, yesterday's Knicks, anything Knick related.
And it doesn't have to necessarily be about like the Knicks players. Like anything, any questions you have, like
even a hypothetical. Like,
yeah,
for an example, one of the questions last week was, if we weren't a Knicks fan, who would we root for? Like,
we actually have a lot of those type of questions here today too.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, let's get to it.
But I'm sorry for the ones that we can't get to. Unfortunately, we can only pick 6 because there's so many questions.
We'll up it. You
want to up it?
Not eventually. You know what we should do? Just an idea.
What's up?
Dedicate a whole show to anonymous questions.
To anonymous questions?
Yes.
We could do like a live. That could be like a live.
That'd be cool too.
Yeah, man. Let us know. So let's get into these anonymous questions. You ready, bro?
Yeah.
I'm hype. The blood is glowing.
Let's do this.
It's like glowing. Going.
I'm with you. I feel you. I know what you meant.
The blood is going. All right, so first question, a little easy one. Or I think, because I already know the answer to this question. Who should the Knicks start? I'm gonna let you answer.
What do you mean?
Who should the Knicks start into like this first official game?
Like starting 5?
Starting 5, yeah.
I would personally go with that youthful 5 that made the run. That made that first. I mean, we're gonna get into that in a little bit, but
no, you don't have to go into details. Just give me your starting 5.
Mitch. I would personally start Obi over Julius Randle.
Mm-hmm.
I actually think Randle would be more effective as a 6th man.
Okay.
Mitch, Obi. I'm torn between starting Knox at the 3 and RJ at 3. Because if you start RJ at the 3, even though he's not a 3, you could be creative with the backcourt and put like Frank and Quickly back there. So I guess I got 2 answers for that. I know Mitch and
I need one. I need one answer.
All right, fine. Screw it. I'll go Mitch, Obi, Knox, RJ, and quickly. We'll get more into that later.
That's my exact starting 5.
Oh, so okay, cool.
So we're just gonna move on from that one, because that seems pretty given to me. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, I don't think that's a given. I think that's what it should be, but it's not a given. But we'll also get into that later as well.
Yeah. Okay, so next question. Oh, I like this question. Is Kevin Knox the man? Yes.
As far as what?
That's the question.
In general, like,
Is Kevin Knox
well, I'm
the
sure
man?
he is. He doesn't strike me as a bad guy.
I have my Knox jersey on as we speak.
I'm sure he is. He doesn't strike me as a bad guy, but as far as on the court, he has a lot to show me. He's shown me a lot.
No,
these
as
past
of
2 games.
if this question is referring to the past 2 games, yes, Kevin Knox is indeed the man as of right now.
You can say that.
Yes,
You
Kevin
can say
Knox
that.
is the man. Shout out to Kevin Knox.
Yeah, shout out to
Even though we think you blocked us,
yeah, dude, like we can't tag you, bro. Like, what's going on? With
I
that?
don't know. Maybe he's focused. He's in his bag. He doesn't want to hear no outside noise.
I respect it. I respect. So is Kevin Knox the man? Yeah, I want to say he's the man.
I give that a thumbs up.
I want to say he's the man, but he's not bad. You know, hopefully he keeps this up.
You are the man, Kevin Knox, in my book. Maybe not Stevie's book, but in LJ's book, you are the man.
Yeah, whatever.
Next question. Do you think Randall should stay for the whole season?
I mean, from the looks of things, he's not. You know, because going back to question 1, I put Obi in the starting lineup,
But Randall would be a valid 6 man.
yeah.
We don't have any more power forwards besides Randall.
No, that's true. But the thing about that is, like, he's most likely going to start because from the looks of things, we're going to be showing him more for trades.
So
And and truth be told, this might not be a popular opinion amongst Knicks fans. He didn't look too bad these last 2 games.
I think he should stay the whole season. Only if he cuts down on those turnovers. He just averages way too many turnovers. And they come at the worst possible times of the game.
I think he'll be a deadline deal.
But Randall's a walking bucket.
Yeah, he is.
Like he'll average 20 points.
He's a deadline deal, though. I think he'll be a deadline deal. It's just a matter of who's going to take him.
Okay, if we go positive with him,
It's 6 man.
up until like the middle of the season, I feel like we should keep him. That's just me though.
I mean, yeah.
How do you feel?
In a perfect world, yeah.
I feel like we should just keep him. If that happens. If not, then of course we would want somebody better. But would we want another power forward?
Probably not. I think
So Toppy would be our only power forward?
I mean, you could always pick somebody up on the waiver wire. Pick up a vet, something like that. That's always an option. Or you could stretch Knox, let him be a stretch 5. Stretch 4.
There's no way. Knox will get absolutely ripped apart
It's not
at
true.
the 4. I think so.
If Melo could play the 4, why can't he? They about the same build. Even though Melo's a way better player, not saying that
They're like
Knox.
they're like 2 different weight classes, bro. Melo would put Knox in a blender.
I understand.
Melo will put Knox in a blender. No offense, Knox, but let's be real.
Yeah, but
Let's be real here.
nah, I don't think Randall's gonna be here past the deadline.
I don't think so either. But if everything turns out smoothly, I think we should keep him. But
Let's
like
see,
you said,
let's see what happens.
yeah,
Let's see what happens. I doubt it myself, but let's see what happens.
Okay.
So what's the next question?
I'm like these questions. What would the NBA world be like without the Knicks?
It's hard to say because you have to have a New York team in any sport. You know what I mean?
That's a given, right?
We're the media capital of the world. If you start a sports league, you're gonna have a New York team.
And who else would you guys clown on? The Hawks?
Yeah, like that's not gonna generate too much traffic. You know what I mean?
We go to
So-
New York Knicks.
So the question is, what is it? What would the NBA be like without the Knicks?
I think it'd be boring.
There'd be no NBA. We're one of the founding teams. Do you think any
You said
sports
it here
league,
first.
honest question, do you think any sports league in their right mind, let's say they invent a sport tomorrow, like a new sport. Let's say a new
You think the first team is gonna be a New York team?
No, I'm not saying that.
That would be dope.
I'm not saying that. What I mean is like
Shout out New York.
what I'm saying is, let's say there's a sport that gets invented tomorrow, like whatever it is. You really don't think to make money, that sport isn't gonna say, "Gee, I think we should have a team in New York." It's only logical.
And you know why? For the most part, Money, money, money.
We where the money at.
Money.
It's New York, man. We where the money at. The greatest city in the world.
We count those checks. Let's be real. We count those checks.
So what would the NBA? I say
Boring and broke.
there'd be no NBA without a New York
Boring
team.
and broke. That's what I think.
There'd be no NBA without a New York team. You know how much money the NBA you lose without the Knicks? Bro, the Knicks is $1 billion franchise.
Oh, what about the Lakers? Screw the Lakers. Screw the Lakers.
This isn't a Lakers podcast, so
Knicks up.
so
Knicks
who
up right now.
cares?
Shout out Nick Nation, bro. We having a great weekend, but we gonna get there. I had a great weekend, man. Oh my god, I had such a fun weekend watching the Knicks. Oh my god, it was beautiful.
Let's get to these questions.
Yeah,
bro.
let's get
What
to
else we
these-
got? How many more we got left?
We have 2 more questions.
All right, that's what's up.
Okay, another easy one. How long have you been a Knicks fan?
Since 1991. No. Magic. I'll say 92. 1992.
Because you were a Magic Johnson fan at first, right?
Yeah, then when he retired, I went to the Knicks. So yeah, 1992. So 18. No, I was gonna say 18 years. 28 years.
Nice.
It's a long time.
I would say my whole 20 years of living, but that would kind of be like unfair because like how would I know what basketball is when coming out the womb?
Give yourself 15 years. Then. if you're 20 years old, give yourself 15 years.
Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah.
13.
Long story short,
13 if you want to be unlucky
I've
about
been a Knicks
it.
fan my entire life. How about that? My entire life.
That's cool.
So yeah, I guess in 20, 15 years.
That's cool.
Don't mean to date each other, but it'd be like that. Last but not least, has our defense upgraded, or is it just me? I like what you did there. Shout out.
Somebody listens to us.
Shout out to the Is It Just Me?
Somebody listens to us. That's what's up. I wish we could identify you, man, but we won't keep it anonymous.
Facts. So has our defense upgraded, or is it just me?
I would say so with the coaching alone.
I think so as well. I definitely see the fire, man. Like someone lit the fire under their asses.
No, it's not even that. It's like there's an actual system there.
Yeah.
Because don't you notice even when we were winning this game, we were still playing defense
Hard defense.
as if we were losing
Bro,
this game.
I have never seen the Knicks double in my life. Have you? When was the last time you seen the Knicks play double team and actually like execute it?
Yeah, like it's been a while, dude. Because every time we double, we don't execute that rotation.
And I like what Thibodeau's doing with Frank. The moment Frank's in the game, he's playing full court defense.
Yeah, I can dig that.
He has Frank going and I like it's just Frank. Like I like it. He's not doing it with Quickly or anybody, because he knows Frank is he's the guy.
Yeah, that's the perimeter. That's our perimeter defensive star.
He's the guy. So if you need anybody to guard Curry from the Knicks, it's gonna be Frank.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna be Frank. So
Coming for the league, baby.
shout out to Frank. Shout out to Tibbs, man. Shout out to his knowledge of defense, because I see it. I see it unfolding, man.
And from the looks of it, the players are buying into the system. That's what matters most.
They work hard.
Because you
man.
could have a system, but if people don't buy into it, then it's nothing.
Because they're the youth, man. When you get the youth on your side, they'll follow you they'll follow you anywhere, bro.
Nah, true.
Youth just wants to learn and grow. And that's exactly what they're doing. We have a group of guys. That's why I emphasize the fact I only want guys that want to be here.
That'll buy into the system too, man.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you want to be here, that means you want to work. You want to listen to what this guy has to say. You want to be around this atmosphere, good or bad.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You gotta want it here.
Yes.
You can't be here.
Just to be here.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
The fans can tell the difference.
Oh, yeah, we can sniff it out. You smell that?
Smell bullshit.
Smell cap. I smell cap. Well, that concludes this anonymous question.
Thank y'all
Hopefully,
again for asking questions.
Hopefully, there's a little,
Like I said, we should
a
do
little ad lib or a little theme song.
Bro, we should do a show dedicated to the anonymous questions.
I'm down for it.
Tell you, don't even tell people which one. And you know, just a thought. We should do a show dedicated to anonymous questions and ask questions we didn't ask in the past.
Ooh, archive it, right?
Yeah.
And just in case you guys don't know where you can ask your anonymous question, It's on our Instagram, in our story. I post the anonymous question every day on the story, on the questionnaire. Put your question in that questionnaire.
Nothing personal, remember.
It's nothing personal. We pick at random. I literally close my eyes and I scroll.
No, I mean, don't ask nothing personal.
Oh, don't ask nothing personal. Yeah.
Straight Knicks.
Keep that at home.
Straight Knicks.
Or wherever you keep that. Just not here. Straight Knicks, like my guy Stevie said.
Straight Knicks here.
So yeah. So I think it's time to get to the exciting part. I think this is what this gets to people going.
I got to start off on a sour note, though, man. We waived Miles Powell.
I saw that coming.
I'm assuming he's gonna be in the G League.
And you know what's crazy? Shout out to Mike TV. I told you.
I assume he's gonna be in the G League because you can't just let that guy go. He has talent. Let's see if we can at least groom that.
We let go GO KNICKS as well.
Yeah, I actually thought he was gonna crack the rotation, but unfortunately he's been hurt. So I guess that had to happen.
Yeah, I mean Powell played in that second game, but we'll get there.
Yeah.
Let's
get to it, man.
This series we played the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And we beat them both times.
Beat them twice, swept them.
The
broomstick.
The first time, bro, it didn't look too promising at first. It was looking kind of
like the old Knicks.
It was looking Fizdale-ish.
Fizzy. It was a little fizzy. Little fuzzy.
We was about to pull off that Tom Thibodeau mask and let's see who you really are. Oh my God, it's Fizdale.
It's Fizdale.
Yeah, bro.
And I would have got away with it if it wasn't for your meddling kids.
Exactly, bro. That's how I was looking. It was not looking good, bro. We weren't playing defense. We wasn't moving the ball.
I was seeing air balls. Remember the air balls?
A lot of one-on-one basketball, no movement.
Very sloppy.
Yeah, I don't know what Thibodeau said to these dudes at the half.
He threatened all their jobs. He had to have.
But
he definitely said none of your spots are given.
To me, that what was the best part of that little comeback, though? The fact that Thibodeau believed in Mitch. He left Mitch in there with 5 fouls.
Yeah.
And Mitch killed. At least defensively. Offensively, he was his usual 8-9 points. But defensively, he was dominating. Getting rebounds, blocking shots. I got his line right here. Actually, I was wrong. He had more than 8-9 points. He had 13 points, 10 rebounds, an assist, and 4 blocks. Oh, and here's my favorite part. He didn't turn the ball over.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part there. But
yeah.
Dude, I love the fact that Tibbs believed
Someone's
in
getting
him.
a little smarter.
I love that Tibbs believed in him, man. He's making him play through those problems, through those foul problems.
I'm liking it.
That's what you have to do, bro. You got to develop him that way. So as far as that game goes,
and I've noticed
that's the highlight of that game to me.
Something
Mitch.
I've noticed about Mitch too on his defense is he doesn't leave his feet anymore.
Yeah, well, not as much as before.
Not when he doesn't need to. He'll go up and try to jump for a block or something. But in the paint, if they're posting him, he's straight up.
Yeah,
he doesn't move.
He has those undisciplined moments, but he is cutting down on them. So you're not lying about that.
So he is learning.
Yeah, you're not lying about that. Tibbs is starting to get to him. I love that.
And you called it too earlier. You said you thought, cause I thought he was gonna have the most impact on Frank, and it looks like he's slowly creeping up on Mitch.
I mean, there's still time. He could still have, bro. The season just isn't even start yet.
That's the exciting part. I'm loving this.
The season ain't even start yet. We just looking good in the preseason.
I really hope this translates. But go ahead, bro. Continue.
Like I said, Mitch was the star of that game to me because of that aspect of keeping him in for the 5 fouls. But we got to shout out Knox, though, B. We got to shout out Knox, man, for the past. And not just for the first game, for the second game, too, man. We got to shout him out.
Bro, how long have you
Knox has heard, like I said.
You're my witness, bro.
Knox has heard a lot of shit from fans and media and sports analysts and all that. And I know it's the preseason, so I'm not going to make too much out of this. But still.
But he
looked real good.
Looking sensational.
He looked good. He looked good.
Bro, have I not? You're my witness. Have I not been prophesizing?
No, yeah, facts. No lie. You're not lying.
Have I not been prophesizing? Bro, I've been trying to tell people he's just a child.
Bro,
he's just a child. He had a Fortnite jacket on draft day, for Christ's sake, man.
Yeah, I could get why people got at him about that. No, I'm lying. at first I understood, but now I get it. Like, he's a kid.
He's a
Like,
kid.
Why would he not have a Fortnite jacket? Like, it'd be weird if Toppin had one.
Stop is 22.
Yeah,
Knox was what, 18?
Yeah.
Or he's 19 now?
Exactly. So I get the Fortnite. I can let him rock
Bless
with that,
me.
even though I'm not a Fortnite person. But I get it. Or what if Reggie Bullock had
Bless
a
me.
Fortnite jacket?
Man, how old is he? Like 20? Austin Rivers had a freaking
29.
He's 29.
Reggie Bullock
30-year-old man
with a Fortnite jacket.
with a Fortnite jacket.
Reggie, but not for we'll get to Reggie Bullock in the second game in a minute because he actually played good.
Yeah,
too.
real quick. Back to
We still on
Knox
that-
though. Like
we still on that first game.
y'all need to understand. Like now
Knox-
we're starting to see like what do you call the flower before like it opens? Is it still a flower? Or is it like
Yeah.
or is like a term for that?
I don't know, bro.
So okay, so
This is why we're a Knicks podcast.
yeah, so Knox right now he's blooming. Like right now we're seeing the flower open just a little bit. And I'm loving it.
He even played good defense
'Cause it's
he was on the ball.
It's the confidence that strikes me the most.
Yeah, I saw that too. Knox didn't look shaky.
You saw when he was going to the basket, elbows out, swinging.
I dig it. DSJ stuck out too, man. 5 steals. He's been playing. Yo, I think
Yeah.
DSJ's gonna get minutes.
Maybe Thibodeau was seeing something that we weren't.
He was playing good defense that first game, bro. 5 steals.
Active hands, crazy.
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
5 steals.
He
man.
definitely surprised me. I definitely did not see that coming.
And he shot pretty well too. He shot pretty well.
He did something in the first game where like he had an open 3, but he didn't take it.
He passed it out.
He passed it to Frank, and Frank shot the 3 and made it.
Yeah.
That right there, that small little detail goes a long way. Because now it shows me that he knows he's not a great shooter, and his IQ is he's finding other people to take that shot for him instead.
Right.
So he's giving the ball to the right person at the right time.
Definitely.
So that's IQ, and that's building,
So basically,
which is good.
So basically, to sum it up, the MVP of the first game, MVPs of the first game are Mitch and Knox.
Kevin Knox and Mitch.
Quickly played good too that first game, but
He was better.
he shined in game 2.
Because what I find great about Quickly, usually when most players don't get into the groove of like, let's say they're having an off game, they usually check out of the entire game. You feel me?
We still good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sorry, y'all. I got scared for a second.
So, damn.
We're going quickly.
So yeah. So offensively, when guys don't get into a rhythm or score, they kind of check out of the game.
Quickly stuck it out.
Like they don't play defense. They don't play nothing. I think Quickly went 3 for 11.
Yeah.
He went 3 for 11 and still had 7 assists.
He had 9 points, a rebound, and 7 assists. Yeah, man. He didn't shoot too good, but
3 for 11 and had 7.
He kept on trucking.
He made other people.
Yeah, it shows discipline.
Knox. He got Knox open because even though he wasn't scoring as much, when
He
he's
still
out,
made plays.
When
He
he's
made
out
plays.
there, you see how comfortable he is. Like when he's through the legs.
He made plays. He drew the defense to him so he could hit Knox. You know what I mean? Like he did those things a point guard's supposed to do.
Very proud of him.
Yeah, man. Quickly showed some things that first game, but who saw that second game coming? Quickly mania.
Yo, yeah. It's like the Jeremy Lin syndrome all over again.
Quickly mania, baby.
It's the Linsanity reborn.
He had 7-3. No, not 7-3. I'm sorry.
Can we just talk about how we beat them by 43 points?
Why did I say he had 7 threes? I'm wildin'. That's 7 field goals. That's what I'm looking at. He had 3 threes.
43 points?
36.
No, I'm talking about the score, right?
Yeah, 36.
36?
Yeah.
We were up 50 by one point. I just want to ask all the Knicks fans out there, have you ever seen the Knicks giving out a 50-point beatdown?
Not 50, but I've seen 40.
I've seen neither.
Yeah, man, but we look good that game. Yo, from start to finish. That was the sweet
Defense,
part.
I love it.
That was the sweet part, man. Look at Quigley's stat line, though. 22 points, a rebound, 5 assists,
He had the
5
most minutes that game,
steals.
too.
The 2 turnovers kind of suck, but 1 turnover per half isn't bad to me.
5 steals.
Bro, that's great. That's great.
5 steals. That's crazy. One thing about Barrett still needs to work on his 3, man. He's still struggling from the outside.
Yeah.
He went over 3 the second game.
Dude, Jared Harper even gave us 10 points. Shout out to him. I think he had a who had the 4-point play? It was Jared Harper or Pinson. One of them had the 4-point play. It was Jared Harper or Pinson.
Harper. Pinson was doing good though.
Yeah, he was doing everything.
Theo was doing real good.
He wasn't shooting too well, but a block and 3 steals, I'll take it from Pinson.
But yo, bro,
Pinson was working.
how can we not talk about this man again?
Not.
How can we not talk about this man again though? Is Kevin Knox the man? Yeah, I think so.
He was the man this week. He had 6 threes. The second
He was
game.
6 for 7.
Woo! Yeah, keep doing that, and you the man, bro.
6 for 7.
Keep on, Knox. Dude, even Iggy Brashdakis got minutes, but he ain't really do much.
Nah, yeah, he didn't. He's alright.
Yeah, he ain't really help his cause, honestly, that game. Obi played pretty decent.
I feel like Obi's doing his thing quietly. He's with the flow kind of guy.
He knows his time is coming. You know, he's in the event. I think he should start day 1, but from the looks of things, he's not gonna start day 1.
But he's doing what he's supposed to do. He has 6 rebounds, 4 assists. That's more,
He's basically showing us what he got. Because everybody knows, like, you can look at the numbers, like, you see 6 points, and you could potentially worry. I personally not worried.
No.
I know Obi's capable of giving us 18, 20 points.
Because look how active he is on other aspects of the floor.
Nah, yeah. And the thing about him though is, as bad as a defender as he is, he at least tries. So the effort is there. He's just not good at it.
Yeah.
He's just not good at it.
And he needs to develop his outside shot. He needs to get that.
Who you think of the MVPs of game 2? Since we said Mitch and Knox is the MVPs.
Knox and quickly.
Yeah, obviously. An unpopular opinion, Randall played good those 2 games as well.
Randall had 8 assists.
Bro,
He's a point forward. It's crazy.
you just got to stop that spin shit. That's all.
The fidget spinner.
He's not a bad player, bro.
The fidget spinner.
He's just not smart.
Not at all.
He's like Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
Westbrook ain't a smart player. Excuse me. Westbrook ain't a smart player. He's great, but he's not smart.
He's not.
I'm not saying Randall is great. He's good. He's just not a smart player.
Nah. Man, I enjoy watching quickly
Yeah,
because he looks so comfortable.
he's fun to watch. He looks entertaining.
He makes things happen.
I hope he
he's-
can keep it going.
He's through the legs, behind the back, just chilling. Like he's just dribbling. He'll go in for the kill, fake it, pass it. What's he gonna do? No one knows.
Don't leave him open either. He gonna hit that 3.
No one knows.
But here's the downside to all this. Not to put this in a downer, because I know we in a good mood.
Boo.
I'm only being real, bro. But
The world hates real.
I don't want to put too much stock into these 2 victories, because at the end of the day, if you really watch the games, you heard the sportscasters. You heard the sportscasters, Walt Frazier and Mike Breen, acknowledge that we playing basically the worst defensive backcourt in the league. So
Yeah.
it's not too far-fetched that we killed them.
But by 43?
Still.
43?
I'm not down in the victory. It was a good victory, but you gotta put it in perspective. You know what I mean? Like, we did this against the worst defensive backcourt. Could we do it against a mid-level defensive backcourt or elite-level defensive backcourt? You know what I mean? Like, we got to show that. When we show that, then we got something. Right now, what we got is potential, which isn't bad. But, you know, we got to see what we got against, like, the real deal. Like against the Clays and the Stephs of the world, or against the Dame Lillards and the CJ McCollums of the world. You know what I mean? Those backcourts are kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Even the Drew Holiday and who's the shooting guard in Milwaukee? I don't know. Kind of lost on there. But whoever's on
Did Hield get signed over there?
Did who?
Buddy Hield?
Nah.
Or he's still on the Kings?
He's still on the Kings. Drew Holiday and whoever he's with, that's going to be a defensive backcourt, a good one, just because Drew Holiday is on it.
Yeah.
So we got to see what we got against the likes of them.
Bledsoe's he's still there, right?
Who?
Bledsoe.
No, they traded him for Drew Holiday.
Oh.
Eric Bledsoe is on Pelicans. That's another good defensive backcourt. Lonzo Ball and Eric Bledsoe.
Their front court is pretty crazy as well.
Yeah, dude. So
Steven Adams.
Zion and
Ingram.
Yeah, wow.
That's not bad.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad at all.
That's pretty good. So I guess to sum up these 2 preseason games, I'm hyped. I love what I saw. And it was exciting to watch. But I don't want to put too much stock in it because I want to see how we do against a higher level of competition.
I feel you.
You know what I mean? But like I said, loved what I saw. It's promising. It's promising. No Knicks fan should think any other way.
I'm excited, man. Like I'm really happy with what I saw.
Nah, definitely. It's something to be hyped about. Something to look forward to. You know what I mean?
So far, everything's working as planned, but you know how Knicks things do.
Yeah, I mean, I hope quickly ends up being a long-term solution. That'd be sweet.
I still didn't see this coming.
Well,
that's why I love it so much.
Well, it's here.
Because we even said it, man. We even said that this draft it's so unknown. It's just a big question mark.
Facts.
And it was fun. It was fun watching Okoro go against Toppin because we were supposed to pick. Because
he was one.
The Cleveland was supposed to pick Toppin.
Yeah, he was one of the options.
Word. But yeah. Okoro is. Would you have minded Okoro?
Not really. I mean, he would have been a good choice, but I kind of like what we got.
I like Toppin.
Yeah, exactly.
Toppin was a good pick.
Facts, my guy. Moving along, I guess.
So, in conclusion, how do you feel about these 2 games? What's your Cliff Note summary?
I already told you that.
All right, my Cliff Note summary is.
I just told you that.
My Cliff Note summary is, we're on beast mode right now. We're on X Games mode. We want it. I'm seeing it. I see the energy. I see the potential. Even though he may be in the same spot as last year, doesn't feel like it.
Yeah, it's gonna be different, man. We're gonna compete.
It doesn't feel like it.
We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight for hours, and that's what's important.
I just want some respect. Put some respect on the name, man. That's it. That's all I ask for. And you know what? We done that. We done asking. How about that?
You taking it now?
Yeah. We coming. RJ Barrett, Kevin Knox, Mitchell, Toppin, Quickly, Tibbs, Payne, Woody.
We all here.
We coming for that spot. We are coming for that 8th seed.
It's a start.
We are coming for that 8th seed.
I don't think we gonna get it this year, but it's something to gun for.
Hopes and dreams, man. Hopes and dreams. So, I think this gets us to our next segment.
Is it just me or?
Yes, sir. Is it just me or? I think we need one of those little sound effects for each of our little segments. Like we need one for the anonymous question. We need one for this day in Knicks history or this week's Knicks history.
Yes, sir. We'll do that eventually. We have time.
So
let's do this.
Yeah, man. So you ready for this?
Damn right.
All right, man. I like the energy. Is it just me? Or should Emmanuel Quickly start?
Not yet. I want him to start, but I don't want to rush him in yet. A big part of me wants to throw him into the wolves, but an even bigger part doesn't want that yet. Reason being, even
PTSD from Trier?
No, nothing like that. Nothing like that. It's nothing negative. Nothing negative at all.
Okay.
It's more of a strategic thing for me.
Okay.
like I said, he showed what he showed, but he did it against, I won't say inferior competition because you're a rookie and you played against pros. So I won't call them inferior competition, but I will say players with inferior attributes, at least on the defensive end. So you showed what you showed, which is cool. I got to see you do that against a higher caliber player. Having said that, I think he'd be better suited starting as our sixth man. First point guard off the not even just the first point guard off the bench, first player off the bench in general.
I think I'm with you on that. It would be wise not to start him.
I'd want him to take the spot.
Because I wouldn't. I have PTSD from Trier. I don't know if you remember what happened to Trier.
When we started him at point.
And after that game,
it went downhill. Yeah, I know.
We never looked at him again, ever.
But that's because he's not a point. It's different. It's different with Quigley. So I feel you though.
But I wouldn't mind. Yeah, it would be wise to ease him into the starting lineup.
Have him
coming off having quality 15 minutes off the bench.
Because it's most likely not give him more than that.
16?
Yeah, give him 20, 25 minutes. Hell yeah. Why not?
Yeah, eases way into that.
Because Frank's not just going to be the point. Frank's going to run between 2-3 positions.
We have a lot of switch players too. Like DSJ could play 2 and 1.
Me personally, I never thought I'd say this. Hell, I didn't think I'd come to this conclusion. But I would attempt. It's most likely Elfrid Payton's going to be the starter,
which I'm okay with.
I personally would start DSJ.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know why.
So here we are.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't think I'd be here.
So here we are.
I didn't think I'd be here.
Jesus
I'm here.
Christ.
I would start DSJ. I know Elfrid Payton's going to be the starter, but I would start DSJ.
I wouldn't go as far as to say I would start DSJ, but I definitely see what you're seeing.
Exactly.
But I wouldn't start him though. But I definitely see what you're seeing.
He's not that much of a better shooter than Elfrid Payton, but I need shooters on the floor. And he's a better shooter than Elfrid Payton.
Yeah.
Not by much, but regardless,
you're especially gonna need a shooter when when RJ Barrett's in the game.
Exactly. But if
you have RJ Barrett and Payton in the game,
right,
your two would have to be Burks, obviously, or Bullock. Bullock did pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, Bullock was a monster.
Yeah, man, he's a good vet to have.
But we need more. We need more 3 threats than that.
I feel you.
Unless Toppin could develop that, because he's a stretch 4, no?
Yeah, he is, but he's not a great shooter.
You know what it is? I think he lacks confidence.
Nah, I don't think that's it.
Because even the reporters kind of said it, or Clyde said it, because he would have a wide open layup and he would pass it away.
Yeah.
And turn it over.
He's passive a little bit.
He
showed that.
He'll pump fake and pass it away, and then get the ball back and shoot a contested shot instead of opening a wide open one.
Yeah, I hear you. But
so believe yourself, Toppin, man. Come on.
Point being,
you're better than this.
Point being, I would ease quickly into it. I would have him beat out Elfrid, who I'm assuming is starting.
Hey yo.
I said beat out, not beat. You know what? You know what? We're not even gonna go there.
Got him. I feel you. I think Alfred's a good choice. I like him as a veteran. I like his defense.
He can't shoot though, bro. That's the downside to him, dude. He takes away, so he gives to the game but takes away. So there's a plus minus with Elfrid Payton. But having said that, is it just you or should Quickly start? I'd say eventually yes, just not off back. Ease him in.
Do you think he should start after the half of the season?
If he earns it. I mean, if he earns it faster than that, why not? If he earns it by game 5, put him in.
What's your way of earning? What's your stats for earning it? What needs to be his stats?
Doesn't even have to, it's not a statistical thing. You just have to show basically that you're worthy of starting above what is kind of sort of a journeyman point guard.
Okay.
You know what I mean? If you can't show,
he needs to show out.
Yeah. If you can't show you can't start over a journeyman point guard, then you shouldn't be starting. Bottom line.
I feel like by his second year he'll be starting.
He could possibly start this year if it works out well. I'm telling you, it's very possible.
Max too. I mean, max like next year.
I guess so.
That's max.
We'll see what happens. But like I said, no, he shouldn't start right away, but he should be eased into the role.
I'm gonna have to
In
agree.
conclusion,
I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one. At first, though, I was just like you, though, like yeah, he needs to start. But then I took a step back, like, because I feel like that's just the Knicks blood in us. We kind of like want it now, but we also have to learn to be patient. It's kind of how the world works. Like you gotta save, but also act like tomorrow's your last day on Earth.
basically.
It's Wait, would that be considered oxymoron?
Not really. I mean, just because he doesn't start doesn't necessarily mean he won't get a lot of minutes. Because look at it this way. Obi Toppin didn't start, and he got more minutes than Julius Randle the last game.
Correct.
So it all depends on how he plays. So
Shout out to Manning quickly.
keep doing your thing, man.
Big shout out to you, bro.
Keep doing your thing.
You've given us hope.
and you will get all the minutes.
You've given us hope, man.
Oh man, they ready to give him the key to the city
What if
already.
we get like Hawkeyed?
The hell does that mean?
You remember that meme from the Avengers? It was like, don't do that. Don't give me hope.
I think we'll be fine. Like I said, that's why I'm not reading too much into it.
You don't want to get your hopes up.
I'm not reading into it, man. Like I'm giving props where it's due.
You don't want to be heartbroken.
But look, it's not. It's reality. It's reality. Like I'm hyped at what I saw, but you also have to consider who he did it to.
Yeah.
Like I like to keep things in perspective. I give credit where it's due, but I keep things in perspective.
He'll do good.
Yeah, man.
He'll do his thing. I'm hyped, man.
So
I think that concludes It's Just Me, or
yeah, I guess that concludes the show as well. But first,
whoa,
you know how we always end the show.
Facts.
This week in Knicks history. I stood quiet for a second, because I imagined a sound clip. So
hopefully,
eventually we'll have that.
Hopefully, there's one there.
And this week in Knicks history is pretty short, in all honesty. 2 birthdays. Anthony Mason, born December 14th, would have been 54 years old today. Shout out to Anthony Mason and rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Anthony Mason, bro. Very reliable, dude. Very reliable.
What position did he play again?
He played both forward positions, basically. But he guarded all 5 positions.
Oh.
Yeah.
What a guy.
Anthony Mason was the truth, bro.
Like that.
Like, look at it this way. He would have fit in, like, people say, like, who would have guarded, like, for example, like, if the 90s Knicks were around today, he would have probably been the one guarding LeBron. I probably said that before on this show, but people say, like, LeBron's a freak of nature. He's 6'8", and mad brolic. Hello? Anthony Mason was 6'8", mad brolic back then. You know, like, it's crazy. And he ran the point. People
sounds
forget.
a lot like LeBron.
People, yeah, I mean, he just can't shoot for shit. Anthony Mason, at least he didn't play himself.
It was a different game. He gets the pass.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Exactly.
It was a different game.
Mason was very reliable, an enforcer-like presence, just like the other birthday this week, Charles Oakley.
Ooh.
Yeah, the oak tree, the oak man. The oak man, Jim Dolan's nemesis.
His arch nemesis.
Yeah, man. December 18th, Oak turned 57 years old.
That was funny.
Oakley gave the Knicks a lot of good ball over the years.
Shout out to Oakley, man. We will not kick you out of Knicks Anonymous.
Never that.
You
Never
are more
that,
than
bro.
welcome here.
Never that, bro. We might not agree with everything that you say, but you still a Knick.
More than welcome to come.
Hell yeah. We would love to have you on the show. Like
Shout out.
Oakley would be the ultimate guest on Knicks Anonymous.
Think so?
Hell yeah.
What about Ewing?
Hell yeah. Of course he would. Of course, Patrick Ewing. I'm just saying, like, Oakley would be different, though. He'd bring a different feel than what Ewing would bring.
What kind of feel would
Ewing would bring more like a... Ewing would bring like a warm, classy, break down the game kind of feeling. Oakley gonna bring that grit, grime, you know, that
punch him in the mouth.
Yeah, exactly. Oakley gonna punch him in your mouth. Ewing will punch him in your mouth too. He'll just be a little more manly.
He's more humble about it.
He'll like Oakley will punch him in your mouth and say "F you"
and then apologize.
No. Oakley wouldn't apologize. Ewing would say, "Excuse me, I'm about to punch you in your mouth," and then punch you in your mouth.
Oakley would just punch you in the mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
You know what I mean? So shout out to Oakley. The enforcer. The all-time Knicks enforcer, bro. If you want to come to the Knicks, you must see him. He's like the KRS one of the Word, man. And long time ago, wow, way long time ago, before I was even born.
Ooh.
December 15th,
That's
1979. Yeah. December 15th, 1979. And I wish I could have been there for this moment. And I'm sure you're going to agree. On that day, they raised the number 10 to the rafters. And who's number 10 for those that don't know? The styling and profiling, Mr. Walt Clyde Frazier.
Clyde Frazier.
Yeah, man.
I went to his camp. I know I say that a lot. But fuck it. I went to his camp.
I wish I could say the same thing.
I went to his camp.
That's great.
He gave me a high five because I crossed some kid.
Really?
Yeah.
That's hot. Wow. Clyde Frazier saw you cross somebody.
I was like 8.
So yeah, what day was it? I got it right here. Hold on one second.
I have a picture.
December 15th. My fault. On December 15th, 1979. Damn, dude.
I got a picture of it. Just I'm about to post on Knicks Anonymous because y'all probably think I'm lying.
Do it. Hell yeah. That's definitely a post for Instagram. Post that.
I think my mom has it. Shout out to my mom.
So, but what I want to know is
My
like,
mom, we made it.
if there's any older Knicks fans that remember Walt Clyde Frazier's number retirement.
That means you lived through a championship.
Nah, it's not even that. Well, that too. But what I want to know is, tell me the feelings tell me the emotion from that night. I'm dying to know. Because that's the guy that, like you said, he bought a ring to the Garden and they raised his number to the rafters. I'm dying to know what Knicks fans who were around at that time were thinking, what they were feeling.
It sounds like a movie moment.
What was like the Garden. I might have to look that up on YouTube.
I might start crying.
I'm going to look that up on YouTube. I want to see if they got that.
I might start tearing a little bit.
Like, what did that feel like? I remember Ewing's retirement. His retirement was pretty cool, too. Like, he got a great send-off.
But the championship.
Yeah,
though.
but for somebody who bought us a ring, I want to know what that felt like. Ewing's retirement was cool as hell, though. Like, you should watch that when you get a chance.
I think we got to watch that after
Like,
after this show.
Jordan showed him love. All the NBA players showed him love. Like, bro, I know this is about Clyde's, and I'm talking about Ewing's, but I got to throw this about Ewing's. They gave all the sports players who ever wore number 33 gave Ewing their jersey. So if you ever wore number 33, Patrick Ewing had your jersey.
Wow.
That was the tribute to him. That was
That's
pretty
dope.
cool.
That's
But
dope.
Clyde Frazier, they retired. They raised his number to the number 10 to the rafters. Any Knicks fan, let us know. Hit our inbox. Let us know if you old enough to have been there or know somebody who's been old enough to been there.
I don't know.
We want to know the feeling.
We don't have a lot of older.
Bro, you
people
never know.
that-
They could have parents, grandparents, you know what I mean?
So yeah, so for all the younger guys, ask your parents.
Grandparents, uncles, somebody. I'm dying to know what the emotion was like in the building the day Clyde Frazier's number got retired.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I guess we're going to wrap up Knicks Anonymous.
Woo! What
But
another good episode, man.
But you know what? I'm not going to downplay this episode.
Because we in a great mood right now, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
yeah.
lie.
But what I'm going to say is next week episode is going to be exciting as hell because the season is officially starting again.
The 22nd,
And
boy.
I cannot wait to talk
Let's-
about this stuff. I was going to curse, but let's
Let
talk
it out.
about
Do it.
this
Let
stuff.
it out. Let
nah,
it out.
I want to save all my curses for the season.
Let it out.
We might have a raw, uncut show, too.
That's every show.
Nah, I'm talking about OD. We got to do one that...
That's media day, though.
We got to do one that
That's
kinda,
media day. I thought we was gonna say that for media day, like how he felt about the media.
I don't want to... You know what's crazy? I don't even want to do that no more. I don't want to give the media the time of day, bro.
I spit on you.
Unless...
I spit on you.
Wait. I wasn't done. Unless we catch them on some BS. Then we going to bring that to your attention.
Correct.
Of course we're going to do that. But
Yeah.
anyway, we're
I'm
going
still down for the uncut version though. Raw uncut.
OD. Like, that's going to be the show. Like, the census is going to knock... The feds going to knock on our door.
FBI, open up.
Let's wrap it up, bro. Knicks Anonymous. Follow us on Instagram, YouTube,
Subscribe.
Spotify, Apple Music.
Like, comment, all that. Don't forget to follow us on the Instagram because that's where the questionnaire is gonna be.
And you know how we end it all the time. Go Knicks.
Let's go, Knicks.
Go Knicks. Go Knicks. Go Knicks.